Hey, what up, man? How y'all doing, man? We live, we live, we live. Yeah, so let me just check my audio real quick. Everything clear, everything good to go. Everything smooth right now. I don't have no issues, man. Everything clear, everything good to go. Everything smooth right now. I don't have no issues, man. You know, or nothing like that. All right, make sure we clean. Let me know how the audio sound. Y'all hear any audio issues? Y'all let me know immediately what's going on, so I can fix that. I can fix that. But y'all see the title right now, man. Y'all see what's going on. Hey, I'm waiting on these Terrence Crawford numbers, man. I am waiting for these Terrence Crawford numbers. I can't wait. Once they get released, we got to break it down and go into it. Uh, I already did the math on how much was paid out, what would happen. This thing got to do over 500,000 pay-per-view buys just to make profit, bro. We're going to see, though. But, hey, I can't lie. It's a good fight, you know. Crawford did what he was supposed to do. Stop David Avenesian, man. And he did it. Stopped that boy in the 6th round. Believes a check left hook. Dropped him. Knocked him. And it wasn't no flash knockdown. This was the straight knockdown. Power. Boy got power, man. I'm telling you, he got power. But what's next for him? That's what I want to know. What's next for him? You know, we already see what Errol Spence got going on when he battling. You know, out of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, who had the biggest battle of the night was obviously Errol Spence. Boys fighting cars. Boy playing bumper cars. Another accident, you know. Man, but Crawford did his thing, did what he was supposed to do, stopped him in 6 rounds. But I wouldn't underestimate for Boots Ennis, Virgil Ortiz not to do the same thing, you know. But Crawford did his thing, man. That's why he makes him staple for pound for pound. I don't know about number 1, but he is in that top 5 for sure. Inui did his thing against Butler. I mean, I'm not surprised when Kate Odom knocked his ass out. I mean, I'm not surprised that happened. You know, Butler came in there and survived, it seemed like, man. And he went 10 rounds and got his ass knocked out. So, man, got his ass whooped. I wasn't, you know, anyone that seen that fight wasn't like, oh, my God, whoa, he knocked, no, like he KO'd him. No, I was surprised that he even last 10 rounds. You know, I thought it'd be over maybe 6, 7, 8 max if he knew he wanted to get some rounds in on him. But then, you know, what's next for Inui? You know, I want to know what's next for him. What do you got coming for him next, man? Because I want him to move up and fight Stephen Fulton. That'd be a good fight for Fulton, man. And that would really put a staple on Fulton, because right now a lot of people ain't putting respect on Fulton, man. Dude's unified, man. He's not even in pound for pound. You know, Devin Haney had the same stuff going on with him. You know, he was a undisputed champion, one of the youngest, and they didn't have him on pound for pound. They had Teofimo Lopez on pound for pound, but I can understand why, because pound for pound is a category when it's not about that you got the belt. It's how you got the belts. You know what I'm saying? They gave Usyk a top of so far number 1 because he came to one of the best classes that's out, right, and beat the top number 1 guy, in Anthony Joshua. Beat him twice, 2 consecutively, like real good. So of course that they're going to have him as pound for pound number 1. You know, Canelo shouldn't be number 2. You know, he lost, but he's coming back sooner or later. Bivol, top 5, I give him that because he beat Canelo consecutively very well. I want to see Bivol fall Britaviv in an undisputed fight to see who's going to take that. I think Britaviv going to take it. It's me personally. He's more like a Bivol, but got, you know, serious power. But you never know. I think it happened in boxing, man. But, yeah, in today's news so far, I wanted to just cover this on my live than me just making a video about it. But I still might make a video. You never know. Depending on how I feel about it, what's the more details on it. But your boy Edgar Berlanga. Edgar. His suspension is over. So Edgar Berlanga will be back in the ring. You know, he's already talking. You know, the fucking chosen one is back. I really want this man to fight Gabe Rosario, man. I've been advocating for that fight. It might not happen. You know, Gabe he be out there. You know, I think Gabe can take it, bro. You know, Berlanga not all that, man. Like we already seen his level of competition. Dude's a C-type fighter, top hit. But see, the people when I was talking about Berlanga, they said bum longer. You know, because he's a bum. But I wouldn't say Berlanga is a bum, but he is a C-class fighter. You know, he's one of those fighters that you put in a ring with one of your fighters to make sure that can he pass almost a gatekeeper. See, and that's what's hard to say about Berlanga, man, because Let's look at the careers. Let's look at when people was coming up. We looking at Gabe Rosario. When you look at Gabe Rosario, everybody talks about him, right? Let's put Gabe in with the same guys that he fought, that Berlanga struggled with and fought. I think Gabe would have took that more easier of a fought, or he would have did the same thing he did and stopped him in the first round. But Gabe Rosario was a solid gatekeeper. Now, being a gatekeeper is not as bad as people say it to be, because most people are bums. You know, a gatekeeper is a person that legitimately, if you beat him, you in the top 10. You beat him, okay, you actually got something going on. So I'm interested in seeing what is Berlanga's path. What is Berlanga going to do next? I don't know what's there for him, man, because Top Rank, they ain't going to waste that much time with you. They going to get shit done with you. They ain't trying to waste all their money. You already know that how Bob is old, you know, and he trying to make these big fights. Maybe he wants to see some fights himself in his, even though he's seen all the best fights. The best fight, the best of the best. You know, he was with Muhammad Ali era. What else better than that? But I know for a fight, he probably been itching and dying to see Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. But you can only do so much. You can only do so much. Give me a second, y'all. Checking something real quick. Make sure all my stuff cool. Yeah, but all right. I've been looking so far into a lot of the sports so far. I'm happy that Virgil Ortiz is going to be fighting Staniotis. It's the fact that it got done. Golden Boy won the purse bid. I think it was 2.3 million. But what I like, what I'm hearing, you know, not like because I know it's good that Virgil Ortiz, and it's why I like when you fighting guys that really want to fight, you know, that want to smoke, as they say, right? You know, let me get the full facts right here because I don't want to have anything wrong. You know, when I speak on here, I want you guys to know that I'm saying is going to be factually backed up. You know. Because I know Virgil is getting less of the Virgil's basically the B side, you know. But Golden Boy won the rights for the fight versus Staniotis. And I'm going to see that fight live. So yeah, I was right about that. The Virgil Ortiz versus Staniotis, Golden Boy won basically the purse bid with 2.3 million. That's right about that. They should be fighting by next month. Staniotis, so winning of the bid, Ortiz. Make sure it's all right. Hold up. Yeah, Staniotis is getting most of the pay cut. So what people don't understand when it comes to Staniotis, man, that he took step aside money not once but twice. We have to understand and break this stuff down that people will forget that they have mandatories, right? But with mandatories, we're gonna take a step aside and take money not to fight them. You can't force that on somebody. But now Staniotis is like, damn, look, this is what I hate about step aside money. When dudes step aside for something they could have got earned and everything like that, when you step aside, it lets people know that the money is more to you than the belt. Because people don't understand this stuff. When Floyd Mayweather told people that, oh, it's about the money, it's about the money. Legacy can't pay your bills. Legacy saying, well, see, what Mayweather is telling you guys because he's lying to you. If Mayweather wasn't Mayweather, right now he wouldn't be making $5 to $20 million a fight in expeditions. Show me right now. I want you guys to show me a top 10 fighter back in the day. Let's go 20 years back. That didn't have any legacy. You know, maybe he fought for a championship. He was a good contender, decent fighter, and he can come back right now and do an expedition and even make $2 million. Or he can come back right now and get into a fight and make over at least $1 million. There's nothing there for that. Yeah, Mike Tyson, I know I can say Mike, oh, he's big. Of course you can say, oh, Mike Tyson had a legacy. Sugar Ray Robinson is old as hell. If he wants to say, I'm going to do an expedition for charity, let's see what happens. I guarantee that fight will generate a lot of money. Because he has a legacy, he has a name. That's Sugar Ray Robertson. I said Robinson. Sugar Ray Leonard. I got to mixed up here now, but because no one's still here. But that legacy goes on and on. Legacy can help you. You can be a nobody. Let's say you working as a boxer, they can get you as a commentator or a trainer. Mayweather seemed like it's just about all the money. When if he was just about the money and didn't have no legacy, nothing that he did, no one would give a shit about him today. And that's why I talk about Tank Davis. Tank Davis got a loud mouth. He talks a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, let's say he beats Ryan Garcia, right? Let's say he fights Steven Shakur, he fights Haney, he does all that. Let's say he wins all those fights. This boy will have a legacy. He'll be known in the history books as one of the best fighters of our generation. I'm telling you right now. Dude can be 40, 50, 60 years old when they be saying Gervonta Tank Davis. That dude did it. He became undisputed. After he got free from Mayweather, he was doing his thing. He was working. He was going for legacy. The dude was a great fighter, a legend in the making, a legend that was made. But if it was a Tank Davis now, that the world star guy like that, he beat Ryan Garcia, but look what Ryan Garcia was doing now. What else has Tank Davis done? Well, he beat Ryan Garcia. He became a 3-belt regular champion. Do you really believe that you remember that in the next 5 to 10 years? You think you're gonna care about that type of record? Or would you care about the Devin Haney and Steven Shakur that's becoming undisputed 2-time champions, different division champions, fighting fights we want to see, that we will remember for years on. That what matters. But like I said, you guys already know the video I did about Steven Shakur and Devin Haney. They having all this verbal word just going back and forth. My poll, I think most of you guys said it's a top ranked publicity stunt, and it probably was though, because they both signed the top rank. They get a lot of eyes going on, and ears popped up, because how are you gonna avoid Loma for you had a chance to fight Loma right in front of you, but you decide and say that you're gonna drop Loma to fight the chance to fight Loma to fight Steven Shakur. When you and Loma been talked about for years. When you and Loma will sell. I'm not saying Steven Shakur will not sell either, but that Loma versus Haney is a big fight. I want to go see that fight. So why would you even bring that? Now the Loma fans are going to be saying that Haney's already thinking about ducking. So when we have little rumors, like say, how little rumors come out, let's say Loma Jinko team, let's say it's rumor. They say that man, Devin Haney making it hard for us to make a fight. He's been almost unreasonable. He wants the ring to be, almost a football field length. He wants 90% of the purrs. He want Loma hopping on one leg. That's stupid shit. He's unreasonable. They'll come out and say it must be true, because he really don't want to fight Loma. He want to fight Shakur Stevenson. He want to duck Loma. Loma gonna beat him, and all the talk for all these years gonna be that Haney wasn't all that. Y'all see what happened. This fight never happened. No fight. Or let's say that Haney team talk all that shit. All his fans talk all that shit about Loma ducked him and petitioned for a franchise belt to get the fake belt, so he ain't got to fight Haney. All that shit is down the drain. Done. Finished. But yeah, man. And a lot of you guys believe that when I was talking about that Teofimo Lopez fight, a lot of you believe that T.O. didn't win, but it's more of a draw. It's more of a draw. People got on here that it was a draw, and I can respect that, because I respect the draw too. When I was seeing the fight live, man, like Martin dropped him twice. Martin dropped him twice, man. And Martin ain't got no real power like that. So, like, what's going on with T.O., man? Because this was throwing me off, man. On live television, hundreds of thousands of people watching, probably thousands in the arenas, and he asked for his son with his wife, whatever she's supposed to be, because this is confused. First they divorced, they back together, all this stuff with his wife. He asked for his son to be, he want to hold his son in the ring, he got done fight and all that. And the wife, this is what she does. She look at him like this. Look at this man up and down when he's on top of the ring and tell him, no, wait. How you going to tell a man for his son to get his child on live television? Man, it's just crazy, man. It makes me sad for some of these guys in their personal life. Give me a second, y'all. Some of these dudes are and shit like that, man. Like that's why sometimes you gotta figure what's going on behind these guys' personal life. Like what's going on with Jamal Charlo. Give me a second, shit. Let's zoom in a little more. I'm gonna get my camera right. Yeah. Fuck. But yeah, with Jamal Charlo, man, I just keep hearing about, there's financial issues and troubles in the home, and his baby mom been tripping on him. You go to these Instagram, probably blocked now, probably hidden, but you go to their Instagrams and all this shit is on. Like even Jamal Charlo was saying, I'm getting back to myself. I've been dealing with mental illness and mental stress and problems and frustrations, man. Cause like it's crazy because the baby mama is saying what we all saying. You gotta make some shit happen. I heard people in the comments telling me like, it was kind of funny and messed up. Like, please, Canelo, please fight Jamal, man. He needs it. He got bills to pay. Baby mama tripping out on him. I was like, bro, because that would seem like he's waiting for, man. He waiting for that Canelo payday. Still waiting. But if he would have just fought the guys that were thrown in front of him at the time, and that's this is what I think, man. Because I see Demetrius Andrade. Do you see who he fighting? Let me get this guy's record up here so you can see this. Do you see the guy Demetrius Andrade for the fight? Do you see the levels of this shit? Like this is crazy. That's why it blows my mind how these guys are afraid of certain fighters when these dudes are fighting the competition they fighting is nobody's. Look at this, man. So I want to break it down thoroughly. I'm doing a video on this too, man, because this is buck wild, man. And I'm hearing Demetrius Andre actually signed with PBC. Dude, 34 years old and ain't done nothing. Ain't accomplished nothing. Damian Nicholson. This is his next opponent right here. Damian Nicholson. 4 losses and knocked out twice. Damian Nicholson last opponent was Christian Booker with a record of 16-11. 16-11. Christian Booker. Mr. Nicholson, best win was a guy that was 16-0, and his name was Emmanuel Alim. This the guy here. That's his best win, a guy that was undefeated. Not no more now. When he fought, he was undefeated. Now that same dude that he fought is 3 losses and 1 knockout. Now I don't know this brother right here, man. I'm not saying he a bum or nothing, but if Demetrius Andre is world class, he's an elite. He top tier. Canelo's scared of him. Jamal Charlo scared of him. Triple G scared of him. Why are you fighting a goddamn Demon Nicholson? I'm just trying to. Who is this? You duck Zach Parker. You let Zach Parker go. That was a legit top 10. He just got fighting John Rodder for a Demon Nicholson that got 4 losses with 2 knockouts. And his best win was a guy that just got knocked out 2 times earlier. And it was crazy is that I had people, if I said like, I'm gonna put the number up right now so anybody want to call in, because y'all love to comment under my videos about what I be saying, but you don't ever. I tell you, let's do a 101, let's do all this, the smoke. Nobody say nothing. But you type all day. The number's right there. Call in. Because your boy Earl Spence, let me get to this real quick because I want to just break this down, man. I want to break this down because I know I just started we 19 minutes in. I'm not trying to get too fast to the topic, man, before people come because I I don't want to go too fast and people want to come like, oh, I tried to call and I swear all this stuff and I wasn't ducking nothing. Sure, but Demetrius Andre, man, people talking to me, oh you bitch ass nigga, you don't know. These people telling me in the comments, like literally YouTube, because I can tell you, I stop cussing in the comments too. YouTube delete some comments or hide some comments, but I usually put on my comments, I allow all. I want to see all comments, man. But you tripping, you hating, they've been running from them. Like who they said that they didn't want to fight this man? Was it Triple G or the Canelo? One of them. Then they said Canelo. They said Canelo gonna come back for a tune-up versus I don't know who the guy is for the tune-up. I forgot who the hell this dude is, but it's a tune-up. But not fight Demetrius Andre at 168 when Demetrius Andre is moving up. He's in a new weight class. So Canelo's already at an advantage because he's working to the weight. He's been there fighting. He's a top fighter. He's undisputed. So fight Demetrius Andre is a good, solid tune-up. But because Canelo don't want to fight him, he's running from him. But Demetrius Andre just ran because you realize the time period between this. He just ran from Zach Parker. This was a guarantee. Do you realize there's literally rumors or a big chance that John Rodder is going to be fighting Canelo Alvarez. But you know why he's fighting Canelo? Do you even know why that even happened? Do y'all know why fucking Zach Parker and John Rodder fought and then the winner is mostly a huge chance fighting Canelo? Because that was the WBO mandate, right? So you know who had the opportunity to fight Zach Parker and beat him and have a huge chance to fight Canelo? Demetrius Doodoo Andre. Now I'm saying Doodoo because, bro, career's been shit. I applaud you. For beating Liam Williams, man. Am I saying that name right? Let me make sure I'm getting it right, man. But cause I know Williams, I know it's other Williams for sure, was a legit top 10 at 160. Now that's a fact. And I applaud you for, okay, you fought a top 10, cool. But then you want to go to 168 because, you was WBO champion, you dropped the belt not to fight Janabek. And I thought it wasn't a duck because first people kept saying that it was a duck. Demetrius Andre ducked him. He running. He talked all that mess. He ran from his best challenge, right? He ran from his best challenge, right? Then when I hear he goes to 168 to fight the likes of Zach Parker, I'm like, okay, he wasn't ducking. He was going for a bigger challenge in a way that if he beats his WBO mandate, he get Canelo. He fight the elite, fight the top guy. He did that for a reason, right? But then he pulls out the fucking fight. And now I'm looking at him with a goofy face like, what? You talked all this shit, did all this, and you pulled out the fight. Shit don't make no sense, man. It's a lot of bullshit that be going on in boxing, man. I'm happy that it is some young guys out here, some young lions that actually don't mind taking less. They don't mind having, high risk and high reward at the same time. Because of, like I said, that's why I said I like the likes of Virtual Ortiz and Boots Ennis and like. But even though when I'm talking about Boots Ennis, even though I put him as unproven, Boots Ennis is unproven. You Boots Ennis fans need to call in and talk about that, man, because I don't want after this video you have comments under my shit. You be saying stuff, talking shit to me and all that, but you don't call in. Boots Ennis is unproven. And I want the guy to call in that told me that the guy he's fighting next, the Karen dude, the Karen guy, that was a IBF mandate for him to fight each other. I want to see that proof. Tell me and call in and let me know that right now. I want to hear from you yourself. I don't want to put this shit up. I don't want to see. I want you to tell me this shit because I heard nothing about that. How the fuck is this guy, of all these dudes, Jamal James and all these dudes that actually in the top 15, you telling me they didn't have the same shot, but this guy Karen does. But I've never seen this guy Karen fight ever. I've never seen him fight a top 30 and then he gets spot in the top 15. I've never seen it. I don't know who the fuck this even is. I only know who he is just because Jaron Boots Ennis is fighting him, and we hear all this shit about Jaron Boots Ennis fighting the best of the best. Or whatever, want to fight the best of the best, but nothing happened. But when I say in Virgil Ortiz, listen to me, don't leave, listen. Virgil Ortiz, when he fought the likes of Kavaliauskas and Mikhail, legit top 10 guys, and he beats them, how is he able to get those quality guys, those top 10 dudes, and get those fights and show who he is, but Boots Ennis can't? Boots Ennis can't call Kavaliauskas and get a fight? You seriously? He can't call Kavaliauskas and get a fight for him. Man, some shit got to be exposed, man. Because I want to show y'all this real quick. I want to show you this real quick. This is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. I'm going to show you guys these rankings, and you're going to tell me that he can't get these guys to fight him. But somehow Virgil Ortiz is fighting Stanionis. So you telling me Stanionis ducked Ennis, he's scared of Ennis, don't want no smoke with Ennis. But isn't Ennis want to sign deal with Showtime, and then it's Showtime and PBC together? So how you telling me they would rather hustle? You know, PBC don't like cross-traffic networks. They would rather go to Golden Boy, right? They rather deal with Golden Boy than deal with their own inner circle. Yeah? That's what you telling me. Come on, man. Y'all gotta quit with this, man. Let me show y'all these rankings. Look at this right here. I want you to see this. I'm exposing this as a real truth, the real stuff. Don't get all these fake narratives from your other channels talking shit and all this. I'm trying to tell you the truth, and I'm unbiased. I like Boots Ennis. The dude got talent. And people didn't try to give him credit when he beat Lipinets. When Lipinets moved up, but Lipinets was a solid fighter. Look what Lipinets just beat. He just beat Brandon Figueroa. Like, people pick and choose. I don't pick and choose. I say it in line of what it is. Oh, Lipinets was moving up. He was originally a junior welterweight or a lightweight, and he moving up now to welterweight. But then look, he loses to Jaron Ennis. He's nothing. He beats Brandon Figueroa. Oh man, they got solid. So what is it? Make your minds up. That bias shit that doesn't fit in here. You can't be doing that. Same for the Deontay Wilder shit. Wilder's a bum. He ain't fought up everybody that they said. Ruiz fights Chris Arreola, struggles, gets dropped. Oh man, Chris Arreola's a solid fighter. He's a good fighter. This is what the fuck I was hearing. But before that, Chris Arreola's a bum. He's gonna get beat, get knocked out. Wilder already beat him, and Chris Arreola was way out of his prime, way older, haven't fought in goddamn months to years, and fighting Ruiz, drops the boy, and goes life and death with him. Now he's a good fighter. You can't be picking and choosing like that, man. Y'all gotta quit that, man. That's why I made my channel, to get rid of that shit. I'm tired of that bias stuff. I'm speaking on boxing, speaking the real. I'm giving y'all how it is, not my feelings. Now, if y'all that's getting mad at me talking about Errol, Spence, and all this shit, call in, bro. The number's right there. Y'all watching, y'all looking, call in. Tell me. Because you type all day, but y'all don't call in. Y'all don't want to say nothing. You don't want to have a one-on-one. I said I have you on the channel. Let's do a one-on-one. You don't want to do it. Well, the number's right there. Now, let me show you these rankings so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to break this down. So, to you guys that's watching, to your favorite Jaron Ennis Boots fans and all this shit, I want you guys to send them this part and say, hey, go from here, go from here. He's going to break it down for you and show you the truth about what the hell's going on, why Boots Ennis is unproven. You telling me Kavaliauskas don't want to pick up the call? Get the fuck out of here. But Virgil Ortiz, come on, man. So, Boots Ennis that dangerous. You got legit top 10 dudes like Kavaliauskas ducking him for Virgil Ortiz. Come on, bro. Y'all tripping. I want to get the pictures, the name. I want you to see everything. Because I don't want y'all to know exactly who they are. Here we go right here. We in the rankings right now. I think Boots Ennis is with IBF, right? If I'm right or am I wrong? Is he with IBF? He going that route of IBF, right? That's what y'all saying, right? But somehow, this man couldn't get the likes of Rocha. That's Rocha there. Rocha's in the top 15. He couldn't get Crowley. He couldn't get. So you telling me Rocha was running, Crowley's running, Satamilla running. These dudes are running. But then we wait a little bit, and then Virgil Ortiz fights him. What the fuck is going on? Explain to me. Somebody tell me in the comments. Let me know. What am I saying wrong? What am I lying about? So you telling me right now that Boots Ennis is the boogeyman at 147? Are you telling me? You telling me people so scared of him, not even top 20s want smoke? That's what you telling me. But they'll fight Virgil Ortiz on a different network. They'll be with PBC. They'll be with other type of promotions, and they'll switch over way for Virgil Ortiz. But instead of working in a circle with Showtime and PBC right there and then, they will leave out to fight Virgil Ortiz. Because Crowley's with PBC. Let me go to him right now. 21-0. Dude is slick, decent power. And he's a better fighter than the guy Karen that Ennis is fighting. 21-0 with PBC. That's his promotion. With PBC. In the top 15. He's number 6 in WBC. Number 12 in IBF. And number 7 in WBO. And they couldn't get no smoke with him. But watch this. Have your Boots Ennis fans. Keep watching. Watch this. Don't let them leave. Cut this shit off. Let them keep watching. So we're gonna go to this Karen guy. Alright? And I'm gonna show you this Karen's guy ranking. So I can express and show you what the fuck's going on real quick, guys. Let me show you something. So y'all guys can understand. Don't go these other channels, these bias narratives bullshit. I like Boots in this, but we gotta get this truth out. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm sorry. Karen Kahumzin. I don't know. Kahumzin or something like that. Right? He's ranked number 26 in the world, right? Number 2 in, what is this? Ukraine, right? 26 years old. Do you know who his best fighter is that he fought? His best competition. I'm going to give you one right now. Let's see. Let's make sure. I want to find the best one. Okay, bro, most of his guys he fought, bro, look at this. Bro, the guy he just fought about, let's see. His last fight was a guy 14-2. The dude was from Germany. Named Blake Minto. Let's go look at Blake Minto. Who the fuck is Blake Minto? This not making no sense. Bro, the dude is so unknown. When I go on BoxRec, I gotta log in. Like, what else more can I show y'all? But Virgil Ortiz, because I just want to show you how it is, and we're gonna move on next to Errol, Spence, and everybody else, man. We're gonna go on to that. I just want to give you guys why he's unproven. I ain't saying I don't like him or nothing, but you gotta understand the facts, not the feelings of it. You know, Virgil Ortiz fought Michael McKisson, right? You know his rank when they fought in? He's ranked in the top 15, right? He was free agent to fight anybody. But somehow, Boots Ennis wasn't hitting this guy line. But you know who did? And that's why they fight stay on us now? Virgil Ortiz. You know who is taking less of the cuts so they get these bigger fights? Virgil Ortiz. Boots Ennis got talent. But you gotta show me something. Fighting the likes of motherfuckers you fighting ain't showing me nothing. You know, the best guy he fought was Lipinets, and Lipinets did move up a weight class. So to your Boots Ennis fans, let them see this part what I just shared and showed, and see what the response is. You know what they're gonna say? He can't get a fight. It's impossible. Everybody's scared of him. But Virgil Ortiz can. Virgil Ortiz is less. Clickbait. What is clickbait? And I got a number right there. You see what I talk about? These are their fans. He commented on here clickbait. Another guy comment bullshit. But it's a number right there. You can't call in and explain what's the clickbait and what's fake. What the fuck is the clickbait? Explain. But you won't. You'll type. Because that's what you do. I want you to tell me what's clickbait. I have Jaron Ennis as unproven. Facts. I have Errol Spence Jr., hypocrite. Him talking about, oh, I'm telling you better in my life. I ain't got to be doing all this. Bro, he just got caught with it. Y'all remember the video we just did with his baby mama and the dude drunk as fuck, looking crazy as hell, sounding crazy, still doing dumb shit. Javante Tate Davis talking. What has Tate Davis been doing the whole time, through his whole time with Mayweather and all that shit? Talking about fighting, doing this. And look who had his fault. Rolly Romero. Cruz was a nobody. Cruz was basically it was a 12-1 odds. The shit was a no-hoper. But they cherry picked and didn't know Cruz was actually a solid fighter. And now everybody, well, he fought Cruz. Who the fuck was Cruz before he fought Davis? Before it was a wrong cherry pick. You guys can't answer that shit. You said, Tank Davis fans said, easy fight, easy win, easy whip. Call in. Why are you commenting? Let people hear it. Call in. He won't do that. They will type. Look at the comment. He's on record. 48 months. 48 months of what? Explain. Don't type it. I want you to call in and talk. Say it. Say the facts. Help me learn. You can teach me something. I'm not here to always think I'm 100% right, but I know what I know. Tell me what it is. And when I break it down to you, facts by facts, and show you the shit, show you the stats, the numbers, and all this, then I want you to be like, accept. I want you to accept it and learn. What else more can I show you about your boy? I like boots. Like I keep saying, I like boots. I like them. But the level of competition he's fighting, it's not showing you doing shit, man. Simple as that. I know that's y'all dude, and okay, yeah, he fighting Karen. Why the fuck Virgil Ortiz, Blair Cobbs, Alex Rocha, why they haven't fought this Karen guy so they can be able to jump straight to Errol Spence Jr.? Why? Who is this dude? What international? What is he holding? What's going on? So you telling me right now, Kevin Velasquez and McCalvin and Spaniotis is a bigger challenge and a bigger way to get to Errol Spence, Karen is, than those three guys I just named right there. That are legit top 15 guys. These are facts. You can look it up yourself. And that's why I like Virgil Ortiz. Yes, listen here. Listen here. Listen here. Don't leave yet. Just listen. All right? Let's get this straightened up. I know that Boots Ennis sent the offer to Rashidi Ellis. I know that. I know Rashidi Ellis didn't want to take the fight. I know he was shaking in his boots or whatever, right? But from you to go to one person to say no, and you get this guy named Karen, who hasn't done shit, who isn't even known, who isn't even in the top 15, who hasn't even fight the logs of Kevin Velasquez or someone ranked in that rank, doesn't make any sense. I know some of y'all upset. You ain't gonna like it. You're gonna leave because you frustrated with what I'm saying, but it's the truth. Y'all gonna look on here. I don't want to hear this guy saying I'm out of here. But the number's right there. Call in. Express your disapprovements. Express what I don't know, or tell me something that I'm telling the truth. I showed you the rankings. I showed you the names. I showed you who Virgil Ortiz fought. I've even shown you who Blair Cobbs fought. And this how I'm gonna get you, man. Blair Cobbs, right? Supposed to be this bum. He ain't nothing. Now, I'm not saying Blair Cobbs can beat Ennis. You don't know shit about boxing. You see these comments, guys? You see these comments? I don't know shit about boxing, but there's a number right there. There's a number, but they type. They type. I wonder, the people that's watching now, do you ever see that a lot too? You go to the comments and the guy just went live or he says something or he talking about boxing and these guys are just typing it, typing. When he literally has a number, there's a physical number for you to voice it and make me look bad and tell me the truth on here. But you will type. You will dislike. But you won't come in and tell the truth. And this is why I made my boxing channel. Because guys like him are the ones starting channels, right? Being biased, putting out bullshit ass information, not understanding what's going on. Just a headache. No, I just don't debunk everything you say. So instead of calling in, you want to type. Now I appreciate you for, I guess, coming to say something, I guess, whatever. But call in. Tell me. I like to, let's see, then between these other channels maybe, I like to learn. Let my thinking process go up more when it comes to the sport of boxing, the art of boxing, the beautiful craft of boxing. Maybe come inform me and teach me, and I can learn. But no, you wants to type because you know what's gonna happen once you call in and I tell you something different and show you the facts on it. You got nothing to say. I just showed your boy Ennis versus Virgil. Even let me go back to what I was saying because you already throwing me off now. Blur Cobbs, right? The guys he had fought, even though Maurice Hooker, right, was just coming off a loss, but Maurice Hooker was saying that himself that he's 100% healthy. When he fought Virgil Ortiz, he broke his hand. When he fought Ramirez, something was sick or something going on with him, right? When he fought Blur Cobbs, he was 100%. This is his words. I'm not stealing shit. I'm not saying no bullshit. I will, if I have to, I'll make a video. If people talk shit about this, I'll make a video about him actually saying it. And he was 100% fighting Blur Cobbs. Virgil Ortiz, the truth. But when Maurice Hooker went down, his hand was hurting. He couldn't take it no more. He went down. Blur Cobbs stopped him, beat him. Who the fuck is this guy Karen that Ennis is fighting compared to Maurice Hooker? I'll wait. Tell me in the comments then since you know everything. Tell me now, who is that? Oh man, Karen. Okay, who? And I'm talking about Blur Cobbs, just him. Blur Cobbs, he lost to Alex Rocha. But when you fight level competition like that in the top 15, guys up there that's gonna whoop your ass and give you a fight and not be running and can take your punches. Look what happened. He lost. But he had a damn good fight. So how couldn't Boots Ennis get a contact with Alex Rocha? I'm not saying, what are their teams work, how does shit work? And because he'll expose they team, you guys don't even be on this Instagram shit. When you gonna do interviews, they talk a lot. There's a lot you can piece out and get. Rashidi Ellis, yes, ducked Boots Ennis. Yes, we know this. Ducked him. He was shaking in his boots like he was scared. He out of there. But, who else did he contact? Because they love to say everybody else is ducking. But when I bring up those names I just showed y'all, I will say the names again. So I want you Boost fans that's watching this to share to other people that watch the Boost guys and say, hey, what about this guy? This guy right here, the Unproven Talk is telling you, this guy, and this guy. Did you guys send an offer to those guys? And let's see about that. I want to see that. That's what I want to know. Because if PBC, remember, PBC is in-house. PBC we're our stable. We want in-house money. So why the fuck is a PBC fighter going to fight on days? Why the fuck do PBC fighters go to fight a Virgil Ortiz? But you telling me at Showtime, because Boots Ennis was Showtime, right? They're probably like in-house with PBC, right? He can't get I'm gonna show a boy again. He can't get Crowder. That's with PBC. That's a welterweight. And that's a top 15. He said, no, I'm scared. I don't want that fight. But I want to fight Virgil Ortiz. But I want to fight Ugis. I want to fight more credible threats than this guy. Yes, I know risk reward, but it don't make sense to me. It just confuses me. Blur Cobbs is ranked 31. Call in, man. You forget the thing I'm saying. That's the point. Blur Cobbs is ranked 31, and look who he's trying to fight and fighting. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Alex Rocha was a top 15. Alex Rocha right now is in the top 10. I will read the stats to you. And he fought him, even though he lost, because you can look good fighting fucking no. I'll put money on it. How about this? Since you're a Ennis fan, right? This is what I do. Fuck, man. But I don't know how possible. See, you can't even do that because why the fuck would Cobbs fight this guy Karen? I said, I put up $200 and I got my money on Blur Cobbs versus this fucking guy Karen that Ennis is fighting. I put the money on him that Blur Cobbs gonna beat that boy ass. I put you. Who the fuck is this Karen guy compared to Maurice Hooker? Compared to Alex Rocha? Who the fuck is this? But you keep mentioning this. Call in, bro. The number's there. I don't understand what you're talking about. This is why I wanted a live show. I might be a small channel. I might have just started a few weeks ago, but people talk shit. they talk a lot of shit to me. And I said, you know what? Let me do this live call-in show. I know y'all watched. A lot of them came in, they left because y'all scared, terrified. You acting just like as Boost said, I'm the damn boogeyman. Y'all don't want to call in, but y'all gonna type. I guarantee when I make a poll or whatever, or in the comments after I'm done with this, people gonna be talking shit to me. People gonna be talking shit. I know it. You done it before. Hey, you're not the only one, bro, that told me that I was clickbait. Even though how is it clickbait when I'm breaking down, I think I'm saying. I started the channel on Boot's name. Go look at my channel and go see how I started my channel. Here we go right here. I'm to talk. Who calling?
What's up?
Who's speaking? Who's this?
Hey, it's a rare breed.
Oh, Rare Breed. What up with you, man?
What up?
Nothing much, man. So,
Okay. You talking crazy right now, bro.
I'm talking crazy.
Yeah. So, fighting Blair Cos does nothing for Boots.
No. You had it all wrong. I think because you got in the channel, you got in when I was first starting up. But I was saying that how can Boots Ennis be the monster that he is, the boogeyman, but Blair Cobbs have fought better competition than him? So you telling me right now? You telling me the guy Karen that hold up, the guy Karen he's fighting right now, Karen can beat Blair Cobbs.
I think he can, to be honest with you. I'm dead serious because I watched some of Karen's fights. He's a basic fighter, but he does have good fundamentals. I really can't say that about Blair Cobbs. Blair Cobbs is wild all over the place.
So let me explain this to you, man. Okay, look. Virgil Ortiz, right? You know how right now Golden Boy just won the $2.3 million pot for Stanionis, right?
Yeah, but look, Virgil wouldn't have got that fight if the WBA didn't order that fight. So obviously, what can Boots even do about that? It's not his fault these people are not ordering these fights right now.
Listen, man, but look, I showed the numbers of who's all there, right? Because remember, Boots and his team is very boisterous. They will let you know who's ducking. And I've showed you the top 15 guys that he has not sent the offer to. Okay, I know that Rashidi Ellis ducked him. We know this, right? But why not a Jamal James or Alex Rocha? Those guys were available. But how can a Blair Cobb fight an Alex Rocha?
Instead of saying Alex Rocha, why don't we say something that's more reasonable? Because Alex Rocha's a Golden Boy, so that's not even a realistic fight. But he got people on Showtime that he has called out, or they sent offers to. Cody Crowley, Butayev, Stanionis, who else? I think that's about, and Rashidi Ellis.
Yeah, and we know for a fact Rashidi turned it down.
All those guys I just mentioned, they all turned it down. So when that happens, you got to go down the list. And they got down to Karen.
They got down to Karen. You really saying this right now, man. So if right now, let me say something.
Yes, bro. Look. Yes, being a boogeyman in boxing.
So you telling me? Hold up. You telling me right now, bro, that Kavaliauskas or Michael was not available?
Just caught.
You said who?
He just fought.
You said what?
Kavaliauskas just fought.
But why can he get that fight? Why is he asking for that fight when Kavaliauskas in the top shit not no more because Virgil Ortiz beat him, but he's at the current time, but he's a better opponent than Karen.
I doubt Kavaliauskas would accept the fight with Boots on a short notice because that's what it would be because he just recently fought.
No,
got out of a camp.
But no, look, you do know this. Look, okay, look. After he got done fighting Virgil Ortiz, right? And then he gonna get a tune-up fight. They always do tune-ups, right? Why not offer Kavaliauskas a fight after his tune-up? Because during his time, remember, Boots Ennis didn't even have a fight lined up yet until now this card popped up. So they still had time to even wait for the next. You know Jamel Charlo, right? He could have fought under that card, right? So why not wait to take that fight? Wait to Jamel Charlo till he fight Kavaliauskas, a guy that's actually a ranked guy that's actually we know that has power. He has pop and actually is a legit fighter other than Karen.
How do you know they didn't offer him these fights? We're just speculating here.
Like I just told you, man. Boost and his team is very boisterous about who ducks. I'm telling you right now,
Bro,
that's.
there is no reason for this man to be protected. This dude hasn't even made $1 million in his career yet. Like, he wants the best fights.
But
Come on now, like, let's be real. This
you
is not some champion who's made a bunch of money that needs to be protected. He wants to fight the best. He's young. He's hungry.
But you can be young and hungry all you want, but if the likes of Virgil Ortiz and Blair Cobbs is fighting better competition than you, I can't look like I keep telling you, man. I'm not mad at Boost Ennis. He's cool.
Do you know why though? Because those guys are more beatable, so the guys are more willing to fight them.
Because
There's no chance over here when it comes. They don't
man,
have a chance with Boost, so they're not gonna fight him. Why do you think when they ask Errol or they ask Bud, who's the biggest threat, Virgil Ortiz or Jaron Ennis? They all say Jaron Ennis. Are they just saying that shit to gas his kid up, or do they actually believe that?
listen, I don't believe the hype until he fights somebody. That's the end of the day. I don't believe the hype.
You perfectly fine with saying that, but obviously these dudes believe the hype because they obviously are not willing to fight him.
And guess what? I give you that, but that same analogy as you saying, who else do we know that's so scared to fight, but he been ducking fighters, as in Demetrius Andrade? People might.
Demetrius Andrade turned down a bunch of opportunities too. I haven't seen Booth do that yet.
But I'm saying though, as the top guys, it's like, oh, when we was looking before we was looking people fight, when we saw Canelo Guerrero fight, they were saying that Demetrius Andrade was a dangerous fight. Don't want to mess with him. But as soon as everybody see the smoke and mirrors of Andrade and these big fights coming at him, look what happens. We haven't had a chance to get that with Boost Ennis yet.
You want me to be honest with you?
Go ahead.
Nobody ever considered Demetrius Andrade a generational talent.
I'll give you that.
When Demetrius was coming up, he was never as talented as Jaron Ennis is right now. He never displayed the type of skills that Jaron Ennis is displaying right now. He didn't. He was good. He was nice, but it wasn't anything special that we never seen before. Boots was like one of them generational type of talents. Yeah, knockout power in both hands, speed, reflexes, whatever you want, he's got it. And he stays in the gym. No bullshit outside of the ring. So like, he's everything you wanted to fight him. Dudes like that are hard to beat, and they know it.
Now look, see,
that's why until he becomes a champion or he's mandated to fight somebody, you gotta force him in a ring with these dudes. That's the only way he's gonna get a championship or get an opportunity.
Hey, look,
otherwise these promoters are not gonna put their fighters in there with him because it's too risky. That's the truth.
Now that was a good breakdown you gave me, but I'm gonna do this, man. I'm a small channel, right? But I promise you, man, I'm gonna try my best. Y'all listen to me now, my best. To these guys that they say that are ducking him, not taking the offers, I'm gonna try to contact these guys. I'm dead serious. As these prospect guys that's coming up, that's they don't want to smoke with Ennis. I gotta find out the truth. I'm tired of this shit when it comes to boxing. You know how it is in this boxing world, how stuff is. I'm tired of hearing that because in this team, every time someone ducks them, tell me the last time Ennis people have been ducked and they never brought up the name of who ducked them. They've done it every time.
And one other point. Virgil Ortiz and Stanionis is a 50-50 fight. Like, Stanionis could win that fight.
You think so?
Winning, but yeah, Stanionis could win that fight. He's a good fighter.
Man, I don't know, man.
But with Boots, it's not a 50-50 fight. And the Stanionis people, they know that. Stanionis, he will fight Boots. He's not scared of anybody. All these fighters will fight each other if they could. But their promoters, they know who's the real deal and who's not. With Virgil, they actually might have a chance. With Boots, there's no chance. So instead of risking fighting Boots and then getting out of, attention for Spence's belts or Crawford's belts, they'd rather go with fight Virgil.
Man, it's a good breakdown you gave me. See, at least you called me. I put some respect on you for that, man, for 100%, man. I really put respect on you for doing that, unlike the other guy that called me, man.
Put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
I appreciate you, man, calling in, man. Next time, call in for sure again. We're going to break this down some more because I'm about to go in on Ennis. I said Ennis. I'm going to go in on your boy Errol Spence and Tank Davis, man. If you want to call in again, just call in, man. I got you on that, all right, man?
All right, bro.
All right, man, please. Now, look, that was a good call. You see what he did that this other guy ain't doing? I think his name Rasheem, that's not doing. He's typing. He telling me my channel started off boosting his name. Come on, man. This dude had the balls to call in, and guess what? Guess what I absorbed from this? I learned something. And what he's saying, and now that's why I gotta find proof. I'm a small channel, guys, but I'm trying my best to get in contact with these prospect guys and do something as I can. When I saw this boxing channel, this shit ain't, I'm telling you guys, if you watching this now, your boy going to the Lions Den boxing gym, I'm recording footage, doing shit, trying to get interviews with people. I'm taking this shit serious as I can right now because I'm tired of these fake ass channels just talking on bullshit narratives and not getting the dilly dab and the down, the nitty gritty. I'm about to move this shit and do what I gotta do. Because we as boxing fans need to find the truth about what these fighters going on, what doing, what they happening. Like I'm telling you, I'm trying to get a prospect fighter on the channel and do an interview. I don't care if, because I know how the boxing community works. If Vito can get fucking 100 views, but enough eyes see it, they'll spread the word. And that's what I want to do, man, because we got to get this truth out of here, man. But good stuff right now. That's a good call he did, man. How about you call in right now, Rasheem? Talking all that shit, but you ain't calling in. All right, on to your boy, Tank Davis. Tank Davis. The boy been real boisterous, like I said, on TMZ, yapping his lips, talking all day. Dog walking, talking all this shit about, I sparked them, I spanked them, I'm whooping them and sparring, all this bullshit. But like I say, what I was thinking, he did the same shit. You gotta remember this, guys. Yes, I know he free from Mayweather. He did the same shit while he was with Mayweather. What he say about, I whoop on my ass, I dog walk him, I slaughter him, he don't want the smoke. I beat that boy ass, I beat that boy. And then all this time till now, there hasn't been, what I know of, no contract Mayweather has sent to Loma. I know they say contract to them. We know this. We know Loma sent contract to them. Tyron sent contract to them. But ain't no response. But he talk crazy about Loma. So who's the next guy to keep that? Like, cause look, y'all gonna tell me, I know this for a fact. Devontae Tank Davis does sell tickets. I'm not saying that Devin Haney or Chris Stevenson is better than Tank Davis. I'm not saying that shit. So nobody don't put them words in my mouth. But I am saying, does it seem like Tank Davis got to have someone he always talk about to stay in the limelight? Because it seems like his fans are into drama. You know, when we was doing the thing with the Tank Davis, when he was having an interview, dudes were with Tank Davis going like, ooh, shit. Because he was talking crazy about, I whoop that boy ass and all this. But we don't care. We want to see what you going to do. Yes, I know Devin Haney, when he fought Kambosos wasn't all that. Okay, Kambosos was a easy win, the easiest undisputed run to get, but Kambosos beat Tio, and Tio was the man. He beat the man that beat the man. So did we just forget about that type of title and that line about beat the man that beat the man? Because he did it twice. What I know for Tank Davis, who's Tank Davis' best win? Cruz, Rolly. Cruz was nobody, like I said. Rolly was, who the fuck did Rolly fight? Rolly was a mess. Special ed strength. Simple as that. So when he talking all this stuff about Shakur Stevenson, what has Shakur Stevenson done? He has got actual official world titles. He beat Jamel Herring. He beat your boy Oscar Valdez. Right? Devin Haney, even though he has fought, even though we say he was 35 years old when he fought Linares, right? But Linares was a top 10. At the time when he fought him, he was a top 10. Jojo Diaz, yes, he might have moved to the weight class for different. Jojo Diaz still was a legit top solid fighter. Who has we fought? If anybody want to call in, numbers right there again. Who has Tank Davis fought that is better than those opposition, the guys I just said now? When it comes to Jamel Herring, your boy Oscar Valdez, your boy Linares, and Jojo Diaz, and Kambosos. Except for when I say Kambosos, we're going to say, I'm going to give y'all this. You can give me Cruz, I guess. But Cruz was a no-hoper. You guys forget, when you go bet, when you go, Vegas betting and shit like that, they'll give you the odds. Cruz was a nobody. Cruz was a no-hoper. He came out of nowhere. He was a cherry pick, gone wrong. Until I see, remember Cruz, we did a video on this, you guys. You can't be ducking what I be saying. Cruz ducked Shakur Stevenson. You know what his excuse was? Oh man, his style, he gonna be running, he ain't gonna want to fight. But if you talk about cutting the ring, he cut the ring off damn near perfect versus your boy Tank Davis. So we know he has the ability to cut the ring off. But when it comes to a peer boxer like Shakur Stevenson, he can't fuck with him. He's too talented. He's too fast. He's too sharp. That's why we already know this. Cruz keep talking about a rematch with Tank Davis. Tank Davis is over you, homeboy. He is not trying to fight you again. He didn't know that fight gonna be that goddamn hard. He ain't trying to fight your hard-headed ass no more. That boy got a hard ass head, hard chin. He was taking, those uppercuts we saw with Santa Cruz. The dude took like 4 of those, point blank. And when he got hit, he didn't get hit and just be like, he got hit and kept moving forward. The boy's a monster when it comes to that chin. But why did you duck Shakur Stevenson? Your boy William Zapata. Everybody's so hype on Zapata. Because he just beat JoJo Diaz. He worked JoJo Diaz that ass down. Yes, he did a great job. But Shakur Stevenson wanted to smoke. And this what makes it more impressive with Shakur Stevenson. Because Paris Crawford, the best fighter on this planet, best fighter the past 40 years. That boy said best fighter the past 40 years. Boy, crazy, man. J-Rocks, what the hell, man? But let me get back to what I was saying. That was funny as hell. He said the best fighter in the past 40 years. Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford's good, man. But 40 years and on the planet, I don't know. But Shakur Stevenson, man, he won as a Zapata. You guys see my video. I exposed it. These are facts. Oscar De La Hoya is saying that I don't want him to fight Zapata right now because I want the fight to marinate and get bigger. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's a duck. Shakur Stevenson, that's so impressive because he's come from a lower weight class. Do you realize this guy's moving up in weight? He hasn't even fit into the weight. He hasn't had a tune-up to the weight. You got to break yourself in when you first move to these bigger weight classes. You can't just hop up there unless you're Canelo Alvarez. See what I'm saying? That's why it's brackets to this, right? But when you do that and move up there, you got to break into this shit, right? You got to break into your class and your weight. Shakur Stevenson already asking for the top dogs, the big boys, the boogeyman, the scary guys. But I guarantee you, as you know, Cruz was talking about, oh, his style is weird, I can't mess with it. But I bet he'll take a Devin Haney fight. I bet he wouldn't be blocking those offers. Hold on. J-Rock says he is the best ever. He is so great. Better than Sugar Ray Leonard. Better than Ali. Prove me wrong. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Hey, bro. This mother said Terrence KO Boots by 3 rounds. Oh, shit. Hey, man. You crazy. This boy said, let me listen again. Terrence Crawford is better than Sugar Ray Leonard, than Ali. And he gonna KO Boots Ennis in 3 rounds. Hold up. He got some more to say. Bud is a damn legend. Put Larry Nasty Jr. to sleep and put real boxing fans to sleep too. Thank you, Bud, for always giving us best fights boxing has to offer. Hey, man, look here, man. Look here. Get this shit. I'll get this out the way, man. Whew. That's a good laugh. But look, since you talk about Terrence Crawford too, because we're going to break this up quick. How about your boy Terrence Crawford take that Virgil Ortiz smoke if Virgil Ortiz passed his test with Stanionis, as we say? Because I think, even though the caller, he gave a good point. See, he making me think. This is what I want you guys to do. Make me think. Put something in the chat. Say something that's worth the fuck. Or at least call in and say something. Because sometimes you're typing, I can't really understand how you voicing it, right? He gave me a thought on them. Stanionis is a pretty solid fighter, right? And it kind of is. But to me, it's still 60-40. But he gave me a breakdown that it's kind of a 50-50 fight. Stanionis versus Virgil Ortiz. And now when I think about it, it kind of is. But still, to me, 60-40 in Virgil Ortiz's favor because Kavaliauskas, that fight right there, Kavaliauskas is a solid fighter. And I haven't seen the likes of Stanionis fight a level of, but I can't lie, man. That Russian guy he fought, I think his name was no, his name what's it, Esreem or Ashreem or something like that. That Russian dude was solid. That dude could take a hit. He had power. He wasn't no bitch or nothing, man. They was getting down. That boy was solid, man. So really, we don't really know if Stanionis got a big W until we see that guy fight somebody else again. Cause that shit was a good fight, man. I want to find his actual name so you guys can check him out, man. Y'all gotta check that boy out, man. I want to find his exact name. Dude was solid, man. He was going back and forth with Stanionis. Here you go. Let me see. Hold up. He is right here. Betaev. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Look here. Russian dude. This dude right here solid, man. He want to fight Stanionis. That boy solid, man. That boy is solid, man. I'm telling you. Cause right now he ranked number 10 in the Ring Magazine and number 6 in WBA. That's a solid fighter, man. Underrated. But Terrence Crawford, yeah. My bad. Yeah, you got that. Boxing nerd 101. Appreciate you, man. But as I'm saying, no, let's move on to because this ain't he ain't even part of the thing. I'm gonna talk when those numbers get released. When those numbers come out from Black Prom, I'm doing a video on that because we gotta see them numbers, man. Because I did the math, man. They gotta do over 500,000 pay-per-views just to even almost break even. You know, I heard the place is packed. I believe it's 18,000. I'm not sure that. Don't take my word for face value, but I'm hearing 18,000. Your boy Coach Malachi was there. Salute to him, man. He said that motherfucker was packed, jam-packed, loud. People was having a good time. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it sold some good tickets up over there, man, because, you know, comp is a thing. Last time we checked, the tickets were on track and were doing. It was over 9,500, 9,500, as we know when it first started getting released out there. But wait for his numbers to come out for the pay-per-view. But other than that, hold on, we got to say, why even talk about anything else other than Bud? Bud bodies everyone at 147. Okay, then this guy's fucking trolling, bro. Y'all see this guy here? This guy is trolling now, man. I thought he was serious at first. He trolling the shit out of me. He's saying Bud Crawford beats everyone from 147 to 168. And Bud Crawford even fucking fought at the weight class wider than 147. And shit, Bud Crawford over there. Let me just say this real quick. Bud Crawford over there fucking with Jamel Charlo, fuck around, get his head bust. You understand? Like, I don't know what y'all be thinking and seeing. Like, Jamel just, light work. Like, what make y'all think that Jamel ain't shit? Like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man, but him trying to fight Jamel Charlo, Crawford, man, that shit ain't no easy work. If Kevin Velasquez can give him a hard ass time, y'all really think Kevin Velasquez is better than Jamel Charlo? Hey, man, what up, man? Y'all, what y'all feel? Cool. No, I don't agree. I think he's talking to you, J-Rocks. But check it out. Okay, so Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr., man. This dude is just a habitual fuck up. When I say habitual fuck up is he got into another car wreck. Car was, did you see the car? The car whole face was smushed in. Let me show you a picture real quick, man. Dude is just dodging, but his baby mama had him on camera, drunk, out of his mind. He dancing with yellow bees, he twerking and shit. I don't know what's going on with Errol Spence. Look at this, man. Look at this goddamn car. Like, the dude is just like, I don't know what was wrong with Errol Spence, because maybe I think Errol Spence could beat Terrence Crawford. And let me tell you why I say this, guys. It's not because I'm seeing him fight. It's just because how Errol Spence keep coming into these life-threatening situations. These weird fucking Final Destination shit keep happening to him, but he survives. Is that a sign from God saying, hey, fight Terrence Crawford, make history, be a legend, legacy, undisputed. You beat one of the best pound-for-pound fighters today, and you missing your opportunity. Errol Spence, take the fight, or I'm going to have a train hit your ass next time. I don't know, man, because it's crazy how that's happened to this man. Let me find a car wreck. I'm gonna read your comments too after this. Give me a second, y'all. That's the white car. Where's the new car? He had a new car wreck. Right here. Here it is, right here, man. Look at this shit, man. This dude. He's on there, right there. I'm gonna get after this, but look, read the comments what you're saying right now. It says Bud sold out Omaha over 100,000 in the. Yeah, he trolling the fuck out of me, bro. Next one, he said, Bud KO both Charlo brothers at the same night. It will KO them. Oh, man. All right, Boxing Nerd 101 says, Jamel emotional. If he gets too angry, he might not listen to his coaches and lose points again. That's a possibility. I give you that. But if Jamel Charlo learns to put that anger into his boxing skills, put that anger into his focus, because you can get, when I fought before, I've been mad and I fought somebody, but I was focused. I was pissed off, but I'm focused. You know, if he can put that into his boxing and his fights, he can be a lethal fighter, man. He still is a lethal fighter. He's still a good fighter, man. He's solid. If Bud would ever been in that car shit, would have only had one scratch. Next. 14-year-old stole parents' car and ran into the light and hit Crawford. Hit Spence. That's what I'm saying. Like, here you go right here. But come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Yo, second time. Like, think about this, y'all. Don't be listening to what the fuck this media be saying and all that shit. Just think about this. This motherfucker has a history of drinking. He has a history of fucking up. So, like I said before, could it be a sign from God? Like, is he missing the opportunity to fight Bud, bro? Like, I'm telling you guys, like, is there something there trying to tell this dude, fight this man? It's not making no sense. Three life-threatening type things happen to your ass, and you still ain't fought this dude. I'm telling you, this man had to be swerving and shit, listen to Yellow Beezy and shit, and crash and hit somebody. No, even though if it really was a 14-year-old kid, it's funny how, you know, Spence has a track record of drinking, a track record that he crashed before, and oh wow, matches out of nowhere happens again. Trouble always finds Spence. Well, Spence puts himself in trouble, man. Spence, like, he always hit the club. First, I really believed in Spence. I believed his word. I said he's a hypocrite. He said all this shit about his kids, his daughter. He loved them, all this. And you guys can still call in. You can still call in. Let me know what's all going on. You can still call in right now. He loved them. I'm on my farm with my chickens and cows. I'm chilling. It's relaxing out here. And then I see him on Instagram at the strip club at Yellow Beezy with hoes. You know what I'm saying? Out there drinking and shit. The motherfucker be drinking. And his so-called friends and people around him, like, they don't give a shit. Because they record him in his best, his worst moments. His worst moments, man. And, like, it's sad for me to see Errol Spence. Like, yeah, he had a good career. A great career, put it like that. But if he moved to 154, like, it all gotta be a chain. Once Jamel fights Tim Tamzo, I can't pronounce his name. You guys tell me if I'm probably saying it wrong. Tim Tamzo, I can't fuck say the name. But and say he beats him, right? His first defense undisputed, right? He moves to 160. Jamal Charlo moves to 168, and then Spence comes to 154. Right? It all works out for everybody. But if no one wants to move, nothing budges, nothing happens, what the fuck else is to do? Retire. You're not going to fight Crawford. It's never going to happen. Retire. You can't go to 154 because you guys are stable. We stable mates. We brothers. We can't do this. So you're not going to fight each other. There's no belts for you at 154 because Jamel got all the belts. You going to fight Fedor? He's not going to do that without no belt. What's the point of fighting Fedor if there's no reward for it? Other than an interim belt, a baby belt, like, what, you going to go to 154 and collect all the regular titles? So Jamel has to move, or they're going to fight and make one of the biggest fucking fights. And I think if them boys fight, it's one of the biggest fights, like top 10 biggest fights in Texas ever. I'm going to this shit 100%. Jamel Charlo versus Errol Spence? Come on, bro. That's a goddamn dog fight. That's a dog match. Them boys gonna be banging it out. Who y'all think gonna win for that? If you had Errol Spence versus Jamel Charlo and they was fighting, who y'all give on that, man? He says Spence is so nasty. Who even drink? Bud is great. He is cool. Doesn't drink. He's the best role model for the kids. Remember the Trick Daddy said you gotta love the kids. Spence should get $500K and Bud $50 million for the fight. Yeah, this guy's definitely fucking around. I feel like him not taking care of his body early in his career will come hunt him. Fight with Boots or Crawford. Yeah, cause Errol Spence, bro, like his Instagram, man, like this dude, him and his baby mama, man, like the shit they be doing, man, like it's like bad, bro. I don't understand. Like people don't understand something. When you drink, drinking is smoking is the worst thing you can do. People, if you smoke weed, guys, listen, if you smoke marijuana, it's not like a motivational thing, but I'm saying, guys, smoking marijuana this is facts. It literally kills your brain cells. You look at it's part of the land. No. The shit that's grown from the ground, like not you getting some GMO seeds and you making it yourself. I mean, the actual marijuana plant itself is actually helps the body, but you can't take a whole bunch of it because you become addicted and shit happens. But marijuana itself, it's not good for you. It actually slows you down. It stunts your growth too. Like, this is real shit. They have done a study on this shit that marijuana is now linked to certain cancers. But it's because the marijuana you buy now, your little nick bags and dime sacks, got chemicals and shit in them. You guys know this, right? Because a lot of people that's growing this shit, they growing it with certain type of fertilizer. They growing it with different type of pesticides. Because these people from Mexico or wherever you get it from now, they growing this shit quick because marijuana is legal now. So they putting out more quantity of stuff faster and bigger loads, but they using all kind of pesticides and all kind of spray shit. So it's dumbing you down and fucking you up at the same time. And that's the same thing in terms of I don't say he smokes, but he drinks, And drinking is worse because you can never, ever, you can't work out drinking. Your doctor will tell you once you drink to a certain limit, your kidneys get somewhere, you either gonna die slowly, or never get how you was because drinking kills. Drinking is poison. You guys can look it up. Drinks we drink, and you get woozy, my head hurt, and you throwing up, is because your body's rejecting poison. That shit is poison, man. This channel would get 2 million subs if all you talked about was Bud. Probably. I don't know, man. But I was about to channel, man. I talk about everything, man. I even talked about Estrada last fight right now. I missed the Inui fight, but I already know who's gonna win that fight. That was a come on, man. Spence has beaten Jamel for years. I got Spence. My mama said drinking was the devil. Look, okay, let me get back to this real quick, man. But what is there? Hey, if you hear a buzzing noise, guys, let me know because I'm standing fan right here. But what is there to do, guys? Let me know what is else for Errol Spence to do after he gonna whoop Keith Thurman ass. Keith Thurman's weak to the body, dude. Mario's Barrios was hurting Keith Thurman to the body. Mario's Barrios was fucking up Keith Thurman to the body. So imagine what Errol Spence going to do. What is next for Errol Spence after Keith Thurman? A rematch with Ugas? What? Who's going to fight? Because remember, PBC, we don't work. Even though I heard some shit about PBC, y'all, I heard them boys having some issues. Showtime pissed off. Fox ain't fucking. Oh shit, my camera failed. Give me a second. My bad, y'all. Hold up. Give me a second, y'all. My damn camera just fell. Hold up. See, this is why you gotta, when you get your Canon cameras, you gotta make sure you set them up right. Here we go. Hold on, my bad, y'all. All right, here you go. Damn, hold on. All right. What else is him to do, man? I don't expect that nowhere. But what else more for Spence to do? Can you guys tell me in the comments, what can he do? No Bud fight? Well, is he gonna really fight these young lions coming up? You think he's really gonna fight the Virgil Ortiz when these guys are so boisterous about not crossing the street? But what I heard so far what's going on is that Showtime, Fox, they not fucking with him. They gotta make these fights happen. They gotta make this money. I heard this is what I heard, that the reason that Benavidez and Plant got made is because they having background troubles when it comes to PBC. The money, the funding They ain't giving that money out how they used to because the real funders, the people with the real money, the investors, are like, no, fuck that. So this is about to you guys too. Boxing fans, listen to me. Boxing fans, listen to me. You need to get on Twitter. And first off, you look up PBC. Google PBC. Look up who invests in PBC. Who owns PBC. Start tweeting these people. I'm telling you, that Twitter shit, the Instagram links, that shit works. Because when these guys are seeing this shit, because think about it. In society today, if you go on Twitter and look up somebody's old history on their Twitter, and you find them saying something homophobic or something racist, it destroys their careers. Investors, advertisements pull away from you, right? So your voice on that Twitter and all that shit, advertisement and investors see dollar signs. People complaining, hey man, if you make this fight happen, I'll buy it. I'll spend $100 on it. And you get thousands of people saying this. Hey man, you guys texting, hey, you guys losing money. I looked up your because all this shit is all public. You guys, you look up the IRS records and all this. Hey, you lost $2 million on this fight. You lost $3 million. Hey, didn't take David for Slant Cruz lose money. Hey, this lose money. That lose money. This is y'all losing money. These fights don't matter. Where's your biggest profits at? Us fans want these fights. Make them happen. I'm hearing that's what will happen. A lot of us people on YouTube, the boxing fans, the actual boxing fans, the actual boxing commentators, not these fake dudes you listen to on here, and they be kissing these fighters' asses that ain't fighting nobody. Kissing fighters' asses that ain't doing nothing. I'm not kissing no ass. I'm supporting the ones that actually want to fight. There are, like I'm telling you guys, on this channel, I will have interviews with upcoming prospects that I've been talking to. You might not know them, but they coming up and they ready to fight, man, and they calling out names. We gotta look out for these guys because they really want the smoke. These young dudes coming up, do you realize they understand and see what we see? They see these new motherfuckers not fighting nobody. They see the fans clamoring, begging and pleading for these big fights. They see the money. They see the belts. They see what's coming for it. So these young dudes, when they coming up, they like, I'm making this shit happen. I want these fights. Because they see what the fans are mad about. Themselves, that's coming up prospects are boxing fans themselves saying like, damn, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, man, they fucking up the bag. They playing games. Why didn't Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight? Because the promotion works for me. How are we letting these fights slide? How they letting these fights pass them up? We need to make this shit happen now. The ladies doing that. The women boxers doing that. And they always say, well, they ain't got no choice. They got a choice, trust me. The motherfuckers got a choice. But they know that, hey, this is where the money at. This is what the fans want. This is what's going to sell. Let's get this shit cracking and get it over with. But then, let me read these last comments, man. Then, that's my year right there. So it seemed the haters didn't call in. You know how that is. They commented. That's what they do. But Boots or Virgil will have to be next for real. It's a tough out either way. You split it. Hey man, I know you saying that, but something always comes up, man. I don't know if that's gonna happen, dude. I don't know if they're gonna fight. I don't know if a Virgil fight gonna happen or a Boots Ennis gonna fight. Something's gonna happen. Watch, wait and see. It's not gonna happen, man. I want it to happen. Best believe I want it to happen, but you guys know how it is. Somebody gonna have some step aside money, or somebody got hurt, I gotta pull out. It's always some bullshit. Bud gonna become these up and coming fighters, promoters, and they gonna follow in Bud's steps and make all the fights happen. Hey, I give you that because I respect Bud because people talk shit about Bud. Look at Errol Spence. No, the real boss is Al Heyman. You guys gotta know this, man. The real big boss, the man that runs shit, that run these guys, like he a pimp and they hoes, he spend them a little check and they all this shit. He runs them. He owns their personality. A lot of these guys on PBC are under gag orders. They can't say certain things because Al Heyman doesn't allow it. Bud left Top Rank just to get the Errol Spence fight. This is what it is. This is what we know. But somehow people still hate on Terrence Crawford. They still hate on him. They still talk shit about him. But this man literally left a $3.5 million guarantee or four. I'm trying to make sure. I'm saying 3.5 though. I think it was four though. But from ESPN, a guaranteed purse of every fight to go fight, to leave, go to do a little one fight deal with PBC to fight Errol Spence. And they tried to fuck him. They tried to fuck him. You guys talk about getting fucked, man. They tried to fuck him bad. This was some this is like some, man. This is the worst contract I've ever heard and seen ever. 35% of some shit you don't know what's of it. Can you guys in the comments tell me, would you sign up for a job that told you, hey, look, you gonna work for us, and we gonna pay you whatever you do, whatever work you do, and we gonna pay you for it, but we ain't gonna let you see how much we made off of you, but we gonna pay you what we say that we made off of you, but you can't see the books. Please tell me if anyone in their fucking mind would you work for that company, or would you work for the company that say, hey, look, we're gonna pay you this hourly, and we're gonna show you how much we made, and how much you gonna get paid. We don't think about this stuff because we always try to think. Remember, these guys are millionaires too. I said, like, I kind of don't give a shit because all these guys, like, you know, they caping for these boxers that are millionaires, multi-millionaires, not even talking to you. You know, I didn't want to say this, but it's on here right now. I'm a nobody, but I have inboxed Virgil Ortiz and I've talked to Virgil Ortiz. Virgil fucking Ortiz. Who else? Charles Martin, Otto Wallin, and I'm a nobody. I'm trying to, as long as if I can keep going on this route and things don't interfere me to keep on here, guys, with you guys, I'm telling you right now, I promise you on this line right here, you're going to see me at Lions Den Boxing Gym trying to get these interviews, recording fights, going to these things, talking to these fighters, talking to up and coming prospects, Mikey Garcia promotions, you know, shit like that. Because I really want to take this shit to another level. I really want to do this. I enjoy this boxing stuff, man. I just don't enjoy these fake boxing fans. They're not boxing fans. These are fanboys. You know, these guys that say they unbiased, but they really biased. They pick and choose. They nitpick. You know, they talk about other channels all day long. You know, but they never they can never not be like them. They talk about them and they just like them. You ever realize that? They don't show their faces. They talk crazy to people. They talk reckless. They talk about somebody being slow and being fat, but you got no video. You can go on my channel right now. You can see me doing my little boxing. You can see me doing my little stuff. Because I used to do a little bit of boxing. I know how it is when you're in that ring. Do you understand that? That's why I said, like, certain stuff I can look at and be like, that's why I said, like, with the Boots Ennis. I like Boots Ennis. And I'm trying to tell you guys how this contract shit and all this shit, how this shit work and how it go. It's not as crazy as you've seen. Like, it's not, maybe because of now, maybe something happened. But it's a lot of dudes that ain't scared to fight your ass. And if I say, I'm like, damn, Boots Ennis ain't getting no fights? And that's what confuses me. It's dudes that don't mind fighting this dude that are top fighters, solid guys. But I'm just confused if I want to learn. Maybe you guys can teach me something better when I'm on here. But I want you guys to call in, not just type. Because a lot of you like to type. But the Jamel Charlo fight, hopefully it's going to be down here in Texas. I'm going to that fight. I'm going live for that. I'm trying to get some interviews with some guys in there. You guys stay tuned to the channel, man. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for all notifications. I'm working on having this prospect fighter on the channel. Him talking about his career and what he's doing, who we want to fight, who we calling out, all that stuff, man. I'm trying to make this stuff happen. And I ain't nothing but a small channel. I'm trying to start big and do this stuff right, best I can, have my own, just do my own shit, man. Have fun with it. I like this stuff. I like this boxing. I might say some things wrong sometimes, but I want the fans to inform me and check me on my shit I do wrong. But I know what I'm saying, too, when it comes down to it. Everything I said about Errol Spence, Boots Ennis, and Tank Davis can't be denied. He said, my bad, bro. Read my comments, bro, and Bud and the boxing guys will bless you with a lot of subs. Let's hope so then, man. Let's hope so, man. But, yeah, guys, I think boxing 2023 is going to be pretty solid. You know, we already getting the, you know, we already got pretty fights confirmed right now. Edgar Belonga's coming back the monster, the chosen one, Errol Belonga, the best. He's coming for Canelo. He gonna whoop David Benavidez ass. He whooping Caleb Plant ass. Errol Belonga got the 168 division on notice. You heard it here. Errol Belonga is coming for David Benavidez. Canelo ain't gonna have those belts for long. I'm telling you, man. But I want to thank you guys for joining me, man. I want you guys to please like, comment, subscribe. There's more to come soon. I'm gonna have another call-in show probably next week or so, or 2 weeks later. I want you guys to call in, man. The haters didn't call in, but I want the people that just love boxing and want to talk about boxing to call in. Because you haters, now I see what it is. I don't care if you comment later. I told y'all what time to be here. I said what I'm doing was the show, and you didn't come. But you did type in the chat. You did talk shit, but you did not call in. Hey, man. I'm out, man. Peace.
Are y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talk.